All right, here's a question for you. This is the redesigned pivot arm that I came up with for the bender. And just to give you a point of reference, this is the machined version of it that has a milled out slot there, and this indicated in the 4-jaw chuck and turned on the lathe. I've showed it before, so these are the same dimensions. I made this a little bit longer. And you know, this is where the handle would slip on in the DIY kit version of it. But this is cut on the plasma cutter, and you can see this 3/4 inch that it leaves a bevel pretty noticeably. And you know, it can, I mean, I've got a fully working unit made based on this, and it works fine, no problem with it. You just have to kind of level it out yourself and you know, get this top surface level so you can put the 2 holes in there. So you know, the front of it, the profile of it fits the dimensions perfectly, but that bevel on the back just sort of, you know, creates kind of a mess. The plasma cutter is the Power Max 85, and it's rated to cut 1 inch thick steel. And it will only pierce 5/8 thick, so it won't even pierce the 3/4. And there's the cutouts there. And so I do an edge start on it, and which it, you know, does it cut 3/4 inch? Does it cut 1 inch? Yeah, absolutely. But it just is not strong enough, powerful enough to, you know, and it has to run at such a slow speed to keep a nice straight cut. It just sort of, you know, bevels its way in there. Now, you know, it is beveled in the same direction both ways. I have changed tips. I have put a square against the base of the torch and that, just to make sure that they're level. And nothing seems to matter. It's just blowing out that way, you know, no matter how you do it. So yeah, so here is another option. This is 3/8 inch, and you can see there's, I mean, it's got the rippled edge on it, but there's no, I mean, there's a tiny bevel there, but nothing like on this other one. So I was thinking maybe do this and include that in the kit, and then just do a video that goes with it as a supplement where you just weld that together. You could weld it together, or you could bolt it together. So would 2 of these be welded together, be as strong as one as a solid piece? And or do you guys have any other ideas on, you know, how to create this piece that may be simpler, you know, that doesn't require machining or doesn't require, you know, a lot of extra work? So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, least expensive, affordable for the masses, or, you know, anybody that wants it. But I want to make it as nice as I can, and I'm just haven't been happy with that, even though it does work. You know, it's no problem with it. It bends perfectly. It's strong. It doesn't affect the integrity of it. It just be, you know, it's a lot of cleanup to make it look halfway decent. So anyway, I think I'll just bevel these inside edges a little bit, just to take, you know, some weld prep, and go ahead and TIG that all up. Just because I can't, you know, I've got a TIG welder, but you could easily MIG it as well. And then I'll hit this, you know, hit this on the belt sander to flatten it, and then put it in the drill press and pop the holes in it, and then just put it on my bender and test it. You know, put some of that 1/2 inch bar in there and see if it'll bend it, and see if this holds up to it. But I'd be interested to see what your opinions are. Thanks.